Hello everyone! So we are sitting here on the side of the lake here in Lake Taupo. We are finally in the South Island, but what we did right after Brittany left was we headed to a place called Raglan, which is pretty much New Zealand's surfer's paradise, but we did not go surfing there. There are plenty of black sand beaches and it's very scenic. There was a really cool coastal drive that we were told to do where you can drive around some of the bays and really high cliffside roads that have some amazing lookouts. And we ended at a place called Bridalveil Falls, and that was really cool because it was the first time that I've ever been at the very top of a waterfall. And so that was pretty neat.
And after that we headed to Lake Taupo, which is the biggest lake in New Zealand. And we went to Huka Falls that has 200,000 liters of water being put out into a lake every second. It was a super powerful waterfall, and the water was ice blue. I've never seen water as nearly white as that is. After that, we took a cruise around Lake Taupo and we saw some of the Maori carvings into one of the rock walls that was about, I would say, an hour away by boat.
So after that was my big homecoming. We headed down to Wellington, which is at the very southern tip of the North Island, and that is, of course, where I spent a semester in 2014. And that was really exciting for me. I have literally dreamt about going back there for 4 years. And so I knew that we were coming close to the city on the drive, and we kind of rounded a mountain, and I just looked out and was not expecting to be there yet or to see it yet. And I remember saying, wow, that's it, because I saw like the coastline, I saw Mount Victoria, and I just saw everything that I recognized and I was not expecting to see so soon. And it made me a little emotional. So then we spent 4 days there. I got to take Michael on the grand tour of Wellington. We went and saw the National War Memorial. I took him by the school that I studied at, which is Massey University. I took him by the building where I lived called the Cube. I showed him around the harbor. We actually put a lock on the bridge, which I also did with my friend Sharon back in 2014. So we put our lock on the bridge right next to the one that Sharon and I have. I visited my favorite restaurant and a few bars that I really liked at the time. We hung out with two of my friends that are still in New Zealand that I was friends with when I was there before, Kate and AJ, and that was great. I took Michael to the top of Mount Victoria so that he could see the whole of Wellington Harbor. The weather in Wellington for pretty much the entire time that we were there was either really rainy and cold or windy or all of it, and so that was actually really sad, and we didn't get to do as much as I had wanted to do. And I told Michael that it was a horrible representation of my city, even though they are known for being really windy. But
It was so windy.
yeah, but it was a good stay. It was really good to go again. I wish it had been for longer, and I wish it had been better weather, but we got to do the big things that I wanted to do, so that was good. So that about wraps up the North Island for us, so we will see you next time.